So tell us a little bit more about your professional and non-professional, being non-paid groups that you've played with.
Okay, in the summer of 1946, I met my future husband, Kenneth Freiburger. Around that same time, I had joined the Fort Wayne Civic Orchestra, which was similar to the Fort Wayne Philharmonic, except we were amateurs, we were not professionals. I played the bass viol with that civic orchestra, and I had moved to Fort Wayne and had moved my bass viol from Kendallville to Fort Wayne at that time. So I was able to do this. Also around the same time, 1946 and 1947, I played with a German dance band directed by Paul Richter. And we had Bob Weehee, who played violin with us at that time.
Where did you go to play?
And we had a drummer, and Paul on the piano, and me on the bass viol.
Where did you play with that group?
We played at the Manacor, had a clubhouse, and also the Sport Club, which is out in the Ardmore area. I believe.
All here in Fort Wayne, right? Okay.
I was a non-driver, so I had to depend on my boyfriend, Kenneth Freiburger, to drive me around to these things and handle my big instrument. Let's see, we moved away from the Hannah Street neighborhood, moved to where I am currently living in the year 1970. We joined St. Vincent's Catholic Church. Immediately I became involved in music there, vocal in the choir directed by Joseph Woods, and also instrumental. And I played my bass viol there, which I am still doing to this day. This has been 42 years that I have played a bass viol at St. Vincent's Church, and I still play regularly for masses, Easter, Christmas, all special occasions, even a rare occasional wedding when the bride or her family requests a bass viol.
And they had visiting musicians every once in a while. You play with some of their...
Yes, this is true. We had a famous composer there not too long ago. Also, I met a bass singer through St. Vincent's Choir, Bob Henry, who happened to have a dance band, and he needed a bass player, so I became involved in Bob Henry's dance band, and that was called the Four Dimensions. We had various musicians coming and going from there, but I played with that dance band until my husband's illness in 1984.
Where did you play when that group went?
We played at various clubs, like the American Legion. We played at the Eagles. We played at Moose, not only in Fort Wayne, but Bluffton, Decatur, Kendallville, Avila, various towns around the area.
So it was a professional group. You were paid for that.
Columbia City, we played many New Year's Eves at Columbia City at the Eagles. Also a few New Year's Eves at Delphos, Ohio, at the Legion there.
Good deal. Any other groups? Anything else?
Any other groups? Well,
that you were with?
This was something that I did for a few years also at the VA chapel. I took my guitar and led hymn singing for the Protestant and the Catholic services at the VA hospital, and that was during the 1980s and 1990s. Well, the younger generation, the 1990s, with the grandkids, our Freiburger Family Orchestra. We traveled to many nursing homes over the years, and it was a pure joy to have 3 generations in our family orchestra.
You said you started that with your kids at about 1965. So how many years have we been playing together?
Ever since 1965, 35, that would be 47 years.
Nice. Have you composed any songs? How many, and name them?
Oh,
I know you have.
I would need to look that up. Because,
I mean, just off the top of your head, if you want to name a few.
I would say at least 5 or 6, maybe more.
I know one that you've done at Christmas all the time, Green Christmas. People seem to really enjoy that.
And What Time Is It in Indiana? There are my most recent ones. I composed a song for my friend Bob Heidenreich's birthday many years ago. Also a song in honor of his mother's birthday many years ago, and in honor of his father's birthday many years ago. Oh Music Man is kind of a sentimental song, which brings back memories of the good years when I was involved in music with Bob at St. Peter's Church.
Was there one for any other boyfriends that you wrote?
Well, not one that was really involved in music, unless you would want to count my dancing partner, Ivan Metzger.
You wrote a song for him, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I almost forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me.
Okay. And have you placed any of these songs on a music staff that you've written? Or you just
Oh,
memorized?
yes.
You have.
Oh, yes. The ones with Bob and his family, those are on a music staff. Green Christmas. A friend of mine from the Cunnaville area put that on a music staff because she wanted to play it for some occasions, and so she put the Green Christmas on a music staff, which I hadn't done.
Okay.